I don't know if I'm streaming or not. Is it live right now? I think it is. Okay. I don't know if I'm streaming or not. Okay, here we go. It's live now. Good. Is it live right now? I think it is. Okay. Go ahead and pause this and exile that. I just have my music showing. All right, cool. All right, everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna be playing some NBA 2K14, but there's a few different mods and stuff that I installed. I installed like a dribbling mod to give me some better dribbling, a better layup animation, stuff like that. Different dunking animations. So there's gonna be a new gameplay. There's gonna be like more intense gameplay too, because it'll be a little bit easier to double team. Um, Also too, there'll be different like if your character like scores in like a big time event, like he'll show it. Like there'll be like different animations and stuff like that. And there's like some other stuff that have changed. I also changed like the ball that we use. We're using like this black and gold ball, I think, um, compared to a normal ball. Even if you can see like the menu screen right here, usually you have at least like a ball in your hand and you like moving around, but you see like the animations are different. They are not the same. Also, too, I updated a few players like LeBron. He has a different cyber face. He doesn't look like the normal LeBron. And we're gonna be going on to do our career mode now. Before we go into career mode, I want to do my roster. So this is the roster that we've been using. It's the same as the roster one, but it's just a different name. But I'll go ahead and show you the roster so you get an idea who we're playing against. So this is like the free agency pool. There's like some guys in here that you can just pick up, but nobody like really crazy, I guess. John Starks probably is the best player in here, and Lou Williams. But everybody else is kind of just like whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing against Wilt Chamberlain, Julius Irving, Carl Malone, Allen Iverson, like basically the best players that, or I think at least the best players that got drafted to each team, or just the best overall players that's been on each team. So you got, like I said, like some players too I added. Like I added Devin Booker. Like this isn't like a normal character. Like I added him. I created a character for else is pretty much like normal. Added like Giannis. Like like some of these people like I obviously like upgraded to make them like have a better overall, so they have a better chance. And like Jordan, like I got all the younger versions of Jordan. Like the older versions they were using, they gave me when he was like 23, but I was like, fuck, I actually want to have a long career and I actually want to compete against Jordan. So I got all the youngest versions of Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and Michael Jordan that I could, and I had up with Derrick Rose, um, Jimmy Butler, like Horace Grant, like these guys are gonna be pretty good. LeBron, like you got LeBron, Kyrie Irving. Um, I forgot how you pronounce his name, and I even put his son on the game. Like I added Bronny to the game. Uh, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. Like everybody has like a crack roster, or at least some good people on the team. Uh, as I play, you'll see like different people. But I'll just go through so you can kind of just, if you want to pause in between, you can. But you can just see like the top people. I added Zion Williams to the game. I also added Anthony Edwards, and I added John Morant. Um, I know that he kind of doesn't look like John Morant, but that's the best cyberface that I could get for free. Same with Anthony Edwards, it doesn't really. It kind of looks like him, but not really. But it's the best one I could get for free. So I really like the Zion Williamson cyberface though. But I put them all on the Knicks. I kind of just did somebody for whoever. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, see, he's 19. He's a creative player that came with the roster and stuff. So um, yeah, he's like a creative player. Some of these, which is weird about some of the 2K games, is that some of the NBA players like they don't actually want their likeness in the 2K games. So that's why some games, or a lot of them, don't have like certain superstars like fucking Charles Barkley. Even he's even a modded character in this one that I like added. Like I added Luca too. Um, um, but yeah, some of these people actually don't even look like their actual like profile pic. Like he looks like this in his profile pic, but when you actually go and like look at him, this is what he actually looks like. So yeah, the ball is golden black too, by the way. But yeah, I actually like updated some of the cyber faces because some people looked at like really bad and needed to upgrade. Like Lillard, like in the generic 2K14 version of him, he looks fucking horrendous. so I had to like upgrade him and stuff like that. So I was going against Jason Kidd and stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of just like I said, I kind of upgraded the roster for some people. Some people are like normal, like Reggie Miller. He was a person that's not in the 2K game, so he had to be added through like custom character. Um, and I had like made some characters like look better, of course. Not look better, but I gave him like better overalls. Um, I think Ben Wallace was like an added character too, because I think he was too. And I wanted Rashad Wallace too, but Rasheed Wallace, but I couldn't get him. Sorry. Um, but yeah, you can see some of these players are pretty old. Some are new, like Grant Hill. He's a custom character too. That's why he's 19. Nikola Jokic. I added him. I added Porzingis. I added the professor, from &1 basketball. If you ever heard of him, Grayson Boucher. He's a pretty good guy, but I ended up adding him too. So that's what he looks like. Got him a little cyber face, and he plays for the Raptors. It's so cool that some people made cyber faces. There's even some female cyber faces that we're gonna add. Like that, they had one for like Brittany Griner and stuff. I was just like, if I'm gonna do that, I feel like I should just make an all like female roster, or try to find an all female roster. And there was like this anime roster too that I could have did, but I decided not to. But yeah, as you can see, like some of these, like Vince Carter, he's pretty old. I could have. Which is cool too about the cyber facing is that you can pretty much make everybody young, but everybody is going to be creative players, so nobody's going to have like all their like prehistory. So I kind of just like kept him. Like Yao Ming, he's also a creative character because he's not in any of the fucking 2K games, so I don't know why. But yeah, he's like a creative character, and just what like he looks like. So he looks pretty good. Who else did I add? But yeah, Charles Barkley, he's in here. Like I said, he's not in any of the 2K games, but I got that, the roster I downloaded, put his custom character in the game. They even got Ron Bell, the Kobe, aka the Kobe stopper. But we all know that's bullshit. But yeah, Sean Kemp, all these people. Just keep going through all these rosters and stuff. But yeah, Damian Lillard, like look how bad he looks. Like his character model looked exactly like that. It looked like faded out. Like it looked so bad. But this is actually what he looks like now. He looks way better now. He has a shiny head, I guess, but I think it's a way better look than he had before. So like I said, some people I had to upgrade. Even like Curry, like I had to upgrade Curry too. Like he looks way better with his like little fro and his beard. And I updated like Draymond. Gave him a new look too, because I think he looked like a little weird. Like his character was just like too black. Like he was like black. He was so black. Like he looked ashy. Like I couldn't explain it. Like his player model just looked really bad. And I think I did Klay Thompson too. Yeah, I upgraded the way Klay looks, so Klay looked a little better. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. As you can see, there's like some new characters like Gilbert Arenas, shit like that, and yeah, so that's basically the base roster that we're gonna be playing with the career mode. And you might be wondering how you do that, but all you basically do is load up the roster you have, and then you start a career mode. And then once you start that career mode, it'll apply that roster that you loaded up in the pregame menu, and you'll have those people in the career mode. So if you see, if I go here and I go to my team roster, I still got LeBron. Everybody's stats are still the same. I still got Bronny. Actually, Bronny was hurt at the beginning of the season. I actually played the first 6 games without Bronny, and we played the game I played before was against the 76ers, and we got to play our first game, and we actually won, which was nice. But we really needed Bronny on the court because it was just like, I can't remember who they had out here. They had this motherfucker, Craig Elo. Oh my, bro, he was fucking up. Oh my god, he was like the ball gets stolen from him. He couldn't rebound, but he couldn't get a loose ball to save it. Bro, I swear to God, the ball would be like right at his feet, and he would just not reach for it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start our first game. As you can see, I think we're already like 6-0, and I'm a starter now.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Cheeks?
Well, you have to be so careful when you have the ball around him because he's got quick hands, really strong hands. And he has a knack for blocking shots, stripping players on the way up.
There was like a sham guy animation I had before, which was cool because it was like good for scoring. Like I like this mod differently because it allows you to do more dunking animations.
Turn a crossover into a turnover if you try it against him.
They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road.
I'll actually put
their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
That I use next time.
A very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's build. Really solid.
Rebounding great. Oh, it's gonna have a fun game. He's a finisher. He's got hustle points. Close efficient. Continuous rebounder.
You know, one reason why the Cavs struggled, guys, throughout the season and eventually would find themselves back with the #1 pick was that they were really just terrible at home. Did nothing really to protect their home court.
Here's Cheeks. Chamberlain kicks to Irving. Now the feed to Iverson. James with the ball. Beasley outside.
Isolation. They're going to double team. It's going to throw something like that.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. At times for teams on a road trip heading into Cleveland was a bit of a pit stop, just a break to catch their breath as the Cavaliers were just not an intimidating team to play in this building.
No, not at all. In fact, they only amassed 14 home wins, which was the second fewest total in the entire NBA. So the Cavs have a long way to go, but you can see the light at the end of the tunnel if you're a Cleveland fan. A lot of talent. They get Varejao back. This is an exciting season for the Cavs as we move forward.
And the officials call goaltending. So
they're going to get you that.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stem from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Now here's Beasley following the miss by Moses Malone. And that one's good. Beasley's got 5 now.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Malone, over by Beasley. Knocked away.
Oh, give me that.
Up again. Chamberlain finishing it off.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
Irving drives in, comes up empty down low.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Cheeks the pass to Irving, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That's a go.
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
If you see my game, if you see the game like pause for a second, it's not
minutes gone here in the first
game. It does it sometimes.
Irving kicks to James.
But after a while,
he dishes it to Ilgauskas. Chamberlain on him. Ilgauskas, the pass to Irving. Feeds to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the top of the key. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Iverson dishes to Malone. That one goes. Count it. Malone's got his first basket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now here's Beasley. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Just dropped the ball.
He feeds it to Irving.
I don't even know if I got stripped there. I think I just...
And the 76ers get it back. That's good. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Beasley with 5 points in the game. Shot to stop the run.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assists, and we're seeing great offensive movement.
Freeze checked in for Philadelphia.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And that one was good by Beasley.
He's really stepped it up this
Look at that animation.
Looks like he's
you don't do that in regular 2K. What the fuck? He turned into an airplane.
Irving against Free. Chamberlain. He passes to Free. Outside Irving.
You gotta guard that, bro.
And there's the pass to Chamberlain. They double team Chamberlain.
From the shoot. Yes, turnover. Let's go. Good D.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 11th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
Very well-coached team, Clark. I mean, you look at the numbers, and you talked about the few turnovers. The top 5 in the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So,
get that shit, Bronny.
Well-disciplined, well-coached team.
I thought he was going to hit it.
When they're on their game, they're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they don't give you anything easy.
The putback throws it down with a quick putback jam.
Nothing I can do about that either.
They've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Maxed out, I think. What I remember. I think I made him.
Irving kicks to Beasley.
Very difficult to go against. Why not? He's still Chamberlain. Oh.
On the wing, James. Outside Irving.
By the way, our chemistry is trash, so that's why we're...
It's a pick by Elgauskas.
Probably not going to win this game, even though we won the first game.
And it's good.
First game was hard.
Contact hits the shot and go to the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And as you said, they've been active on the offensive glass.
Boy, and that's something I love to see, Kevin. As a former offensive rebounder myself, I know how demoralizing it is to the opponent when you get a second chance and you put it in the basket.
Irving against Free. Back to Malone. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
It's that finisher.
Malone's got 8 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's LeBron. A 20-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Irving passes to Beasley. Working on Malone.
Incredible.
Right pass.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
You gotta get that.
Look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Hey, I mean, I got a quick bucket, but you just gave him that shit right back.
Beasley outside. Back to Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Lets a floater go. World B3 gets the bucket.
This nigga just
And now
salute.
a
He just did a
9-point
salute on
Philadelphia
LeBron.
lead.
What? That's
Their prowess
crazy.
inside has been
Oh,
tremendous,
that's
guys.
crazy.
I mean, it's
Bron,
been no
Bron.
contest
Dunk on
down
him.
on the
Yeah.
low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call.
That was 32 to.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. So on the floor for
Like I
Philadelphia.
said, our team chemistry is trash.
We've
I
got
gotta check out
Irving.
this game. I think it might be like
Chamberlain
60
is out
something.
there with Moses Malone.
It was like 50,
And it's
but I
Cheeks.
just had bought
And
like
it's
research
Iverson in at the shooting guard.
or medical research.
Now
to
here's
increase my
Waiters.
shit. I not medical research, but I did like
This
a
is
2K
to
tournament
Beasley.
with my
Pocket 6.
teammates.
To the paint.
Up
Irving
to like 500 skill.
buries it down low. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
I don't think Moses Malone is that
Looking
big
at
of a
Philadelphia,
problem.
they want to turn it around after the loss to Cleveland.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it. Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Waiters with the screen for Irving. Beasley. Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Verjav's shot is good.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
It's gonna be hard to get a fucking rebound.
Now here's Iverson, defended by Waiters.
That's like all really good every night.
Iverson passes to Cheeks. The dish to Chamberlain. From the wing. No good off the front iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
You know what I mean? To give it to
The offensive rebound. LeBron with the bucket.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Cheeks kicks to Chamberlain. Irving. The baseline jumper goes down. Irving's got 7 points.
They're gonna stop that solution shit.
Over Cleveland, their last game, a win against Philadelphia.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the
We gotta
balance they
stop
displayed,
fouling,
guys.
bro. That's how they get
Different people
points.
carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey guys, T in their last game against the 76ers was simply superb. He finished with 51 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that
You know,
has to
you're not gonna
have
shoot
their
that shit, bro.
upcoming opponents terrified.
Fucking airballs.
I
Like
know
why?
this
Like why
opponent
pass it, bro?
should be terrified.
Like
because
Kyrie
there's
not having a good
chance
night.
the
They can just shoot the
momentum
ball,
he had that
bro.
night
Like how hard
carries
is it?
right
Why
over
would you
into this
pass that?
game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just
He's
a matter of
killing
how
us, bro.
much.
We gotta get this man
You know, a
off
lot
the
of
court.
players in this league are so clever with the
Where
ball.
Ronnie
They can
at?
make
Put Ronnie back in.
defenders
He
look
can't be tired.
foolish. That's what
He
Kyrie
gotta have
Irving
like a
does. I
90,
mean, he's
like-
just a magician with the ball.
Stand
Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season, and because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
Here's Iverson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And going back to Kyrie Irving, ambidextrous, they say, with the ball in his hand.
He really is. He can go both ways, and he plays with such great pace. And
Rather just
energy
let him
offensively.
score.
Keeps the ball
Just
tight
fucking free
on the string, a true point guard, and I think his assist numbers will only climb as the offensive players around him continue to get better.
Steve was saying he was amphibious. I didn't understand that at all, Steve. Now here's Beasley. 12 points for him. LeBron dishes to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Malone.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. They have worked their tails off on the glass.
We can't get anything
Phenomenal
going.
alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, we need
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Beasley. Chamberlain brings the double team. Back to Beasley. They need this. And that one's good.
Woo!
Beasley's got 15.
We're gonna
It's
start
been a real
bombing, bro.
positive factor for them today.
They gonna let me in the
although,
paint.
as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
If AI get that shit,
No
oh
time
my.
at all on that one. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Just a 2-pointer, I guess.
LeBron kicks to Beasley. Beasley right side. Three-pointer. And another three for Cleveland.
Boy, that quick.
He's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to beat him from the 3-point range.
Here's Cheeks.
Make him double
He
team.
hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Irving. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the 76ers making a change here.
Let's lock down the paint, yeah. Make sure we lock it down the paint, bro.
Here's Cheeks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, what you gonna
Just
do now,
5
bro?
on the clock. Irving
Shoot it.
tries a three. And James
I
pulls
don't
it
know how to
down.
get that rebound.
Not the best shot.
That's great.
Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, he's one of the premier defenders in the game, Kevin. Really embraces that challenge to guard the top-tier scorers and make life difficult for them.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Now here's Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's McGinnis. It's good. And there's a block called in the play. He'll get one free throw.
How?
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been
Bro, they're losing on
dominant in
these
that
niggas
category.
just
It's the
win
ball
with fouls,
movement,
bro.
player
It's
movement.
cool, dog. We
Great
still got a
rhythm
third and
to
fourth
their
quarter.
offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Iverson against James. Beasley left side.
Oh, as nasty as it gets.
That's a good thing, right, Clark?
Yeah, it sure is. That's a good nasty.
Because that dunk was great.
It was awesome.
There's good nasty and there's bad nasty. That was good nasty. Let's get that straight, Kevin.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Make him shoot.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. LeBron passes to Beasley. Back to LeBron. James outside. He kicks it to Ilgauskas. Shot clock at 6. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Cheeks.
Give me that.
McGinnis. A follow-up flush.
God.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
James outside. Pass to Irving. Back to James. Kicks to Beasley. Passes it to Irving. Shot no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped.
Get the ball.
And stolen by
Shit.
James. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. James with the ball. They grab their own miss. And the jam by Augustus.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
And T is going to
Another
pick up
foul.
the front.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Glad you're spending Saturday night.
The Sprint halftime
Dude, it's
report,
actually
presented
crazy that
by
we can't
Sprint.
get a single fucking board. Hey, I'm not surprised though.
Quarter,
Look what they got.
going.
Like,
it's been one outstanding game so far from Beasley.
It's got to be important to see, if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far they have had no answer for him down on the block.
Well, you got to mix up the looks you give him. Bump him out some, front him, play behind, double team him. But right now he looks unstoppable in the paint.
Beasley, he's in at the 4 spot. Prophet is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Z, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Iverson outside. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
catch the ball with 2 hands, bro.
Irving attacking. Back to Iverson. The feed to Irving. 5 on the clock. Malone. And there's the whistle. Foul hard.
Bro, foul? What? That was the cleanest
foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The 76ers have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And both free throws good for Malone.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
All right, I got turned off now, bro.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Irving kicks to Beasley. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Beasley. Philadelphia leading by 12. He dishes it to Malone. Feeds it to Irving. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Throws it up high.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Irving drives in. 11 feet out and he hits it. Irving's got 7 points.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. And T's going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's crazy, bro.
And so here is Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. Irving attacking. He feeds it to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Iverson's got 13 points.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Beasley kicks to LeBron, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. Coming off an excellent season last year. 3rd in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage. And he was also ranked in the top 10 in assists. So an incredible knack for finding the open man.
And how about that scoring average of his, Steve? I mean, you can't have any off nights when you're able to put up those kinds of numbers.
Can't hit anything, bro.
The 76ers leading by 12. Cheeks kicks to Malone. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And that one's good.
Great opportunity.
Fucking call a timeout. Why would he call a timeout?
Tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Cheeks against Irving. And Malone backing in. From 10 feet out. That one rolling around and runs
just
out.
fucking stares at the
Cleveland's
ball,
gone
bro.
1 of 4 and 3-point shots here in the 3rd. The pass to Beasley. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that 3-point column, guys.
The 76ers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Cheeks. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He passes it to Malone. Rejected by Beasley, and he's able to get it back.
There's a foul, bro. What, bro?
Here's a peek at the league's
That's
bullshit from a
bullshit.
season ago. LeBron James third.
He never took a night off. I mean, it seemed like he was scoring big.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Of course, and they fucking catch right back up as soon as they take him out of the game, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Chamberlain against Beasley.
No foul.
Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Iguodala's
Oh my
pass to
God.
Cheeks. Pass to Barnett.
Fuck it, I'm just
Iguodala
going three,
outside. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Barnett, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. It's Beasley on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 30 points for Beasley.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
One thing people kind of forget about with Irving is that in addition to all the skills he has at the point guard spot, he's a pretty physical point guard. He's well put together and can muscle it up with about any defender he faces.
Barnett passes to McGinnis. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. McGinnis has got 17.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Beasley against Chamberlain. Beasley outside. There's the triple, and good on the basket. Hook it. Beasley's got 12 points here in the second half. And for Irving with his size and good athleticism, the potential is there to be a very good defensive player as well.
I think that's an area where he himself, Kevin, has acknowledged that he has some work to do. He's been focused so much on his offensive game, but now is the time to take that next step and become a real solid two-way player.
There we go. 4 in a row.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointer.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Here's Barnett. High, arcing shot. Reverses. Here's Chamberlain. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Chamberlain got 14 points for the game. Dishes to Price.
Shoot that shit, Price. Let's go.
No what?
What? He hit the side of the What the fuck? Did he just hit the side of the board?
Points.
Are you
Nice
kidding
little
me?
lead they're enjoying
What
here.
is my teammates? Bro, hold up. What are my teammates doing, bro? Did he actually just? No, there's no way. There's actually no way, bro. Hold up. Bro, this man has a max. I swear, I shit you not. He has a max. I swear to God, this dude, Mark Price, has the maxed out 3-point stat, and he just fucking ricochets it off the top right corner of the fucking backboard. How do you do that? How do you actually do that, bro? That's actually insane. That's actually more impressive than actually shooting the damn basket. He hit the top right of the board. That's wow. Okay.
Deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Okay. That's the 2K experience for you, bro. I
Completely
swear to
dominated
God.
the boards here.
Price against Cheeks. Kept alive. Chamberlain.
I'm fouled out.
Gets the bucket
And he
and the
gets it.
foul. Beats it. And so he's picked up his final foul.
My fucking team was ass, bro. I gotta see the box score after this game. There's no way, bro. I don't give a fuck. All those fouls were bullshit, bro. Look at my team. They both, fucking LeBron and his son, both had 5 points apiece. I had 36. Irvin had 13. Our bench had more points than our starters. What is going on? Combined, our bench play, like, I don't know, bro. 2 for 5. They didn't even shoot that many shots in the entire game, bro. That's crazy. And look at everybody else. They're shooting like crazy amount of shots. Sad, bro. We just didn't play well.
It has just been announced that you have been named the Conference Player of the Week for the past week. This is the first time you've received this award. Can we expect more of this from you in the future?
I'm definitely going to do my best to win Player of the Week every week, you know? I definitely couldn't have done it without help from my teammates, though, the coaches, and of course, the fans. Winning this award isn't what I work hard for all summer long, but it's certainly a great thing to get along the way towards the real prize.
I don't even know if we're going to make it there the way we fucking playing. Now we got the Bulls next. That's 1-1, so it's fine. But still, that's fucking. That's annoying. Where do I check to see? I think it's social media. Team chemistry is actually at 82 now, which is good. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Like, we just didn't shoot at all that game. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just because they had a bunch of bigs. I don't know, but we're gonna have to get over that shit if we're gonna beat them. Cause they destroyed us that game.
Let's go, guys. You got this, LeBron. Make it happen, baby. Come on.
I think that's exactly the right thing to say to this team before hitting the court. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition
the Bulls.
of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We're live at the United Center with the Chicago Bulls at home court advantage. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. You'll get to see Dennis Rodman.
Also, you guys are one of all my stats
talent and energy he possesses.
Rodman, a Hall of Famer, one of the most amazing rebounders and defenders in the game's history. Did it in Detroit and then did it later in Chicago. And I was fortunate enough to be a teammate of his there. Just an unbelievable, scrappy.
Yeah, he played at a frenetic, almost chaotic pace. He burned the candle at both ends in a lot of ways. We've seen that documented, but his work ethic and determination were really special. I mean, that made him unique. He wasn't a big scorer, but he did everything else to help you win.
Well, look at Cleveland. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than the winless homestand they just concluded.
Well, guys, it's go time. These are two teams whose rivalry goes back a ways, and anytime you renew it, fans are in for a treat.
And, you know, it promises to be another testy encounter between them. The build-up to the game has been pretty intense. I think everybody's expecting some volatility on the floor today.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old-school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. Bulls had won the Central each of the last two seasons, but were unable to make it three in a row as the Pacers grabbed the Central Division title last season. Still, considering the injuries, the Bulls had a good run.
Great open look there.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving. He's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And here's Beasley, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. And back to the Bulls. They went 9-7 in division last year, Steve, and kept pace with the Pacers for a while for the title, but never could really close the gap.
Seems like the Bulls are always in the mix for the Central Division title. I mean, since the realignment in 2004, the Bulls have never finished in the bottom of this division, and more often than not, they're in one of the top two spots.
4 on the clock. Working on James. Here's Jordan. And too long on the shot.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
LeBron kicks to Beasley.
Foul.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
You know, every great player needs someone to push them to be better. LeBron said last year that, you know, that's what Kevin Durant does with him. I think he works as hard as he does, knowing that Durant is coming to try to take his spot as the best player in the league.
Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Now, here's Grant. Back to Jordan. From deep. Another three for Chicago. And going back to LeBron for the time being, he's solidified Clark is standing. I think everyone would agree he's the best player in the NBA.
Well, how about 4 league MVP trophies to his credit? One of only 5 players in league history to win that many. One of only a few players to be both MVP of the league and MVP of the finals in the same year. So, enough said.
Rose gets it to Noah. And stolen by James. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Coming off an excellent season last year, 3rd in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage, and he was also ranked in the top 10 in assists, so an incredible knack for finding the open man.
And how about that scoring average of his, Steve? I mean, you can't have any off night when you're able to put up those kinds of numbers. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Grant against Beasley. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got 9.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with the record for Coach Tom Thibodeau of the Bulls, but the rumor mill has it that the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with the hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that at the feet of Tom Thibodeau.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Jordan off a pick from Noah. Rose goes in. Grant kicks to Jordan. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. And going back to Tom Thibodeau and that minutes load on his stars, it seems it's getting harder for players to weather big minutes, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to see this Bulls team this year and beyond. Will that wear them down? Their guys play too many minutes. They've had a lot of injuries. I think it's time to scale back a little bit on the minutes played.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Utah Jazz.
Well, they owned the boards at both ends of the floor in that game. I thought that was what won it for them more than anything else.
Well, that was the one area they knew they could exploit in the matchup, and boy, did they ever exploit it.
They get it again. Noah, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there. I tell you what, the Cavs can certainly attest to how strong the Central Division was last year. It was a big problem for the Cavs finding wins against the rest of their division mates, and they ended up last in the Central Division standing.
Gets it to go.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Rose dishes to Grant. The feed to Jordan. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Jordan's got 10. And for the Cavs, nobody expected them to win the Central by any means. But, Steve, their fans were hoping they could avoid another finish at the bottom of the heap and a division record of 3-13.
Well, that's 3 straight finishes at the bottom of the Central Division for them. But look, this is a tough group of teams with Indiana and Chicago, of course, at the top. But, you know, Cleveland is a young team. They're going up against some veteran squads. They should be better as this season goes on and as their young players continue to improve.
Rose passes to Noah. Back to Rose. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Guys, Derrick Rose is a native son of Chicago, and he grew up in the dangerous Inglewood neighborhood, the youngest of 4 brothers. But from very early on, his talent for the game was apparent. Those older brothers of his, they shielded him and protected him like an ember of hope for the entire family, and he certainly has allowed his light to shine brightly.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Beasley. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia. Gets the bucket.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
And Clark, back to Rose, the city of Chicago, as you expected, has embraced him. It's interesting, Steve, to be a high pick, but drafted by your hometown team. The pressure is pretty interesting.
I love at the United Center when they introduce him, they just say, from Chicago, Derrick Rose. But, with all the attention he gets, he's a very private and reserved person. Has a lot of respect amongst his teammates because he just handles himself with such class. Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
He dishes it to LeBron. Rodman with the block.
What?
And it's Rose penetrating. Feeds it to Jordan. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Back to Beasley. Lock at 6. Takes the 3. No luck. Good work defensively by Rodman. Chicago leading by 4. Kicks to Rose. Off target from 3-point range. Gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Bro, I got 3 people double teaming me, bro. Oh,
Beasley against Rodman. Pass to Irving.
Just showed you how much my team isn't doing, bro.
Passes it to Beasley. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving. What a flow offensively. I like what I see.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Z. Nance comes in for LeBron. Delonte West's checked in for James. And it's Price in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Robinson after Brad Daugherty's basket. Outside Robinson. Robinson off a pick from Grant. Price against Robinson, the 17-footer. And the shot falls short this time.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Dang. On the wing, Nance. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Dang. Robinson with it. West picks him up.
So annoying. That's one thing I didn't like about
And Butler
game.
backing him in. Beasley
If you
with
got
the steal.
really good at the game,
And here's the
they would
fast
just
break.
immediately
Price
double team.
leading the way.
No matter what you did.
No good from Beasley.
Fucking boys gonna move charge. Just annoying,
For the
bro.
Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes
Instead of the game actually like making it harder to score, they just double team. And then you just fucking every time you try to pass it, you just get stripped or just a bad pass or whatever.
Jordan against James. Grant kicks to Dang, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dang's got his first 2 points.
Never makes sense.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
that sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
They've got Michael Jordan. Dang out there with Pippen. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Hey, His team in their last game against the 76ers was superb. He finished with 36 points and added 3 rebounds as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
But let's just say he was really good.
Now here's Beasley following the miss by Derrick Rose. Beasley outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, he's one of the premier defenders in the game, Kevin. Really embraces that challenge to guard the top-tier scorer and make life difficult for them.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Now here's Pippen. He had 19 points in the win against Utah.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Deng. Backing down is Beasley. Right through the D for the layup. Beasley's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
The kick out to Deng. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, people had no idea, guys, how the Bulls were going to do last season dealing with the Rose injury, but they showed very quickly that they're going to be a team in the hunt, and they were still going to be hard to beat at home.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 20. He's covered by Deng. James dishes to LeBron. Right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And back to the Bulls at the United Center that Clark was just mentioning. 24-17 here in this building a year ago. And even though, Steve, they didn't have a lot of high-flying highlights here, they knew how to close out games.
Well, they defend, and that's the main thing. If you want to finish and close out games, you have to be able to defend and rebound. And that's what Tom Thibodeau's teams are always all about, and this year is no exception.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Beasley for 3, and that one's good. Beasley's got 23 points.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
LeBron against Pippen. The pass to Rose. And he lobs it up, and it's Pippen with the jam.
When Derrick Rose came into the league, he was mostly viewed as just a scoring point guard. But he's done a nice job of finding ways to boost his assist total and be more of a playmaker for his teammates. And he's done that each year he's been in the league.
Every single time.
Stolen by
He just
Jordan.
double team into a fucking...
With the lead pass, Rose. And it's blocked by Beasley. They get it back. He kicks it to Ilgauskas. It's all in by the Bulls. Rose has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Well, Clark, you mentioned Rose's assist totals have climbed pretty steadily over the years. And, Steve, I know you appreciate that. With all that he can do, he's always looking for others.
And I think that's what makes him so dangerous offensively, because he can create his own shot or for his teammates. He may not be just a pure point guard, but it's not because of a lack of passing ability. He's a modern-day point guard who can do anything.
Chicago has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pippen against LeBron. Back to Kukoc. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by James. Beasley against Grant. Beasley right side. Sinks that one from the post.
Would have been better if I didn't
Beasley's
get
got
fucking
27.
double team as soon as I
He
broke
is
his
setting
goddamn
this
ankle.
place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Up top, Pippen. Covered by LeBron. No good from Jordan.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. From deep, James, and another three for Cleveland.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for two. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Outside Rose. The dish to Jordan. Back to Rose. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's Beasley on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pippen kicks to Rose. Back to Pippen. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Irving passes to James.
What the hell is happening?
Back to Irving.
Why can't I move?
Right side,
Can't call
Irving.
a timeout.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers ahead. They're
I
up
can't
by
move
8.
after this.
Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Today's a day to honor our nation's heroes.
Need my
It's
controller
Veterans
to show
Day,
me, man.
and this is the NBA Halftime Report. Cleveland has the lead against the Bulls out at United Center. They're off.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by
Can't hit
Sprint.
anything on my controller right now.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting
I don't know why I can't move. Why can't I move? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Oh yeah, my controller's bugged. See if that fixed it. Oh, that did not fix it. See if this fixes it. Just starting the game over.
Basketball isn't easy.
Yeah, now my controller works. I don't know why I did that. It's weird. Anyway, we'll end the live stream here for now, but when I play again, we'll go against the I guess we'll go against the Bulls. And try to whoop their ass. But the Bulls are 3-2, so let's actually look at our career and see who are the best teams right now. Where is it? Oh, so they're 3-5, and we already gave them a loss. So yeah, they're 3-5. Yeah, they're 1-6, 1-4, 3-2. We're 6-1. Okay, so we got the Celtics are 7-1. The Heat are 6-1. The Kings are 5-1. Damn. Okay. Oscar Robertson doing his thing. The Lakers are 5-3. Oh, the Mavericks are 5-2. Denver is 5-1. Pacers are 5-3, 5-2. Damn. Charles Barkley getting his ass fucked up. I mean, he's 1-6. Ugh. Like I said, as the season progresses, we'll see different looks. But as right now, I'm just gonna cut the stream off. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just play a few games and then come back again at a different point in time during the stream. Maybe when I play like another like 4 or 5 games. But we'll see. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.